Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in the last vlog, we had traveled from Hoi An to Hanoi and we had visited Train Street and Old Quarter on day 6. So the next day, that is day 7, it was a very long and extensive day as it was of Halong Bay cruise and there were multiple activities which were included in this cruise. So the three main activities were, first one was the hike to Tiptop Island. So in that we had to climb like 400 steps to get that beautiful view from Tiptop Island. Then the second one was bamboo boat ride. So it was a very relaxing boat ride. The other option was kayaking as well, but we opted for bamboo boat ride. And the third activity was visiting the surprising cave. So in that as well there were many steps and it was a very big cave. So yeah, I will show you that once we go to that part. Prior to starting with the Halong Bay cruise, we first visited to a place where they showed us how the pearls are made from oysters. So first we will visit to that place and then I will start with the Halong Bay cruise. But first I have inserted a very funny video of the cave where there were different shapes from the rocks and they were asking us to identify. So just take a look of it and laugh for a bit.
It's funny rock. Finger pointing, right? Finger pointing, I like that. That is a safe answer. That's a safe answer. Finger pointing. It could be anything. It could be some kind of weapon. It's a cannon. A cannon. To me, it looks like a cannon because if you look to the ceiling, you see that there's a hole on the ceiling here. Yeah, the cannon shoots and leaves a hole on the ceiling. Or it could be the thing that we're all thinking about. But nobody said it out loud because we have children around. So keep it to yourself.
With Mickey model technique, instead of waiting for sand, we put this little round pole inside the oyster body. And this is not plastic, this is from the shell, mother of pearl. So you put this one inside the oyster body and the oyster will start to react as defense like adhesive. I mean, they will try to secrete layers of nacre to cover this one and make it bigger and bigger. After around 2 to 5 years, you can get the final pearl with about 3,000 layers of nacre stored in this comb. Alright? And right here in Halong Bay, we grow 3 types here. We have 3 oysters here in Halong Bay, and all 3 of them just live in the sea. I mean, here just have sea water pearl. First one is Aquaria oysters. They give small pearl in white, like the color of the shell. Okay. Second is a South Sea or Maxima oyster. They give the biggest pearl in the world. Biggest pearl with 2 main colors, white and golden. But the golden color is very rare. Okay. Last one is Tahiti oyster. Here they give the black pearl. But the core from the shell. And one more thing is a red tissue here. This is a membrane taken from donor oyster. For example, I have here this one in donor oyster. You cut the membrane like this. Cut it here and then we get something like this one. We move some dark area, then we cut it into smaller pieces. Then treat that with this one, antibacterial liquid. So that's why we get something red here. And the red tissue is very important. It's like the catalyst. Something that can stimulate the oyster to secrete more layers to quickly cover the core. And it's something to speed up the process. Okay, and now I'll show you how I put this one and this one inside the oyster body. Let's say right here. Let's go this way. It's implanting. And yeah, right here we implant into a living oyster. This one here is still alive. First of all, we cut a small line on reproductive organ, and then we put 1 piece of red tissue here, and then 1 core, just only 1 inside the oyster's reproductive organ. Okay, only 1 core inside to get us 1 pearl. More than 1 may kill the oyster, just 1 is enough. Okay, and this oyster right here can stay without water for like 6 hours. And then I put them back in the sea here, the net here. Back in the sea for about 2 to 5 years to get the final pearl. And during that time, normally every month we come back and check them. Every month pick them up in the outside and we use the X-ray to check them every month. And in this step, the success rate is about 30% success rate. Because a lot of oyster, they will try to retake this core here. They will try to spit the core out of the oyster. Okay? And all 3 of them, they are seawater pearl, right? This is Aquaria. It takes around just 2 years for one. for black pearl and South Sea from 3 to 5 years. Big for South Sea is always 5 years for one pearl. Okay, and now I'll show you here how we open the oyster. You can see.
There we go.
There's only one pearl here. This one is not round, it's mid-shape, baroque shape, and the color's not nice, so it's like the imperfect one. For imperfect pearls, we cannot use for jewelry, so what we do is to crush the pearl into powder, and we use for skincare products called cream. Okay. And just about 5% of pearl, only a little amount, just 5% could be your perfect one. I mean 5%. Like this, very brown and shiny, and with the imperfection on it. Like this one here. With some pearl, not round like this, but it's still nice. The color is good and nice shape, unique one. So we can keep them for a little pendant or earrings at a bit lower price. Okay, yeah. With the oyster bit here, we can keep for eating, and then the oyster shell. We make some souvenirs and jewelry from the shell. So we use everything here, nothing is weighted. Yeah. And now I'd like to show you our final product, and I'll show you Akoya, and this is South Sea Pearl. Yeah, you can see with each product we have a little tag here to show you something. For example, here this is a name. It's a black pearl, for example. You can see here the size, shape, color, and down here we have letter A like this, AA1 down here. That's the weight of the pearl. I mean the quality. So basically, pearls are weighted from 1A to 4A, and the best one, the top one is 4A. Yeah, this one is 2A1, it's medium one, it's a medium quality. Because the pearl is like baroque shape, not round. Okay, and then we're going here with going certificate to guarantee, so we want as well. Over here is the price in big number right here. Big number is that's American dollars. Yeah. And down below here is local money, Vietnam đồng. Big number is dollar. This one is $75. Okay? But this one is before discount. This one will give you 5% off everything here. Alright? And this one, powder. You can try the hand to see. It's a cream from the imperfect pearls. It's anti-aging cream. Try some, you can give your hand. Yeah. Alright, thank you for listening. Get a chance to look around here by yourself. Thank you.
How much is it?
This is
So after the tour of how the pearls are being made from oysters, there was also a shop where we could have done shopping for pearls and different jewelry, but I did not do anything from there. And after that visit, we started with the Halong Bay cruise at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and the first thing after boarding the cruise was to have lunch. So they served us with lunch. There were two options of veg and non-veg. Veg was decent and non-veg was not that good because there was no taste at all to any of the things. Even veg was not that good. So in cruise like this, or wherein there will be just a day cruise, there will be food which will be not that tasty. It will be very bland. This is how people in Vietnam, they eat, and they will provide that kind of food only because as per them, people from different countries come here, and not everyone can have that resistance to spice or any of the things. So yeah, that is the reason they serve bland food like this. So after having the lunch, we there were two decks. One was like the ground one and the first deck. So we came out of the cruise from the sitting area, and we were just enjoying the views from the cruise. Views were pretty good. It was too beautiful, and I took some videos, photos, and many things which are taken, and you can see everything of all this post on Instagram. So after spending some time on the first deck, we started with our first activity, which was hiking to the Tiptop island, and it included hike of 400 stairs to this island, and just take a look of this beautiful view along with me and enjoy it. So after completing the first activity, we came back to the cruise and relaxed for some time, and then started with the next activity, which was bamboo boat ride. And this is how it was looking, the bamboo boat. And we started with the ride. The duration of the ride was for 30 minutes, and it was going from beneath the cave. So it was really good experience. Also, there was a second option of doing kayaking instead of bamboo boat ride. We cannot do both at once, so but we did not opt for kayaking. We did this bamboo boat ride as it was relaxing, and kayaking would require energy, and also the water would splash inside the kayaking. So yeah, that is the reason we did not do it. But even in bamboo boat ride, the views were pretty good, and we enjoyed thoroughly throughout this ride. So yeah, do take a look with me. So after completing the bamboo boat ride, we started with the next activity, which was visiting the surprising cave. And here in the next video, the guide will brief about the cave. So take a look of it.
They are the one that discovered the cave, and the story says that there was a group of scientists. They were cruising around the bay, and they want to draw the map of the area. And then they recognized that there was a group of monkeys live on top of the mountain. And they think to themselves that if there is a group of monkeys live here, then there must be a source for the fresh water. And with that thinking, they cut the boat and they follow the trace of the monkey, and that is where they discover the entrance to go into the surprising cave. And later, when you go to the chamber number 1 of the cave, if you look to the left, you're going to see there's a source for the fresh water. And that is because the water, a part of it comes from the rainwater, and also the other part is come from the underground, separate from the water from the surrounding. So that is the source for the fresh water. And it used to be that the local fishermen can come here for sheltering. If the local fishermen see a storm coming, they can come here, and with the source of the fresh water, they can last here for about a few days. This is a place for sheltering, but after 1993, Isle of Bay got recognized by UNESCO as the World Heritage Site, so no more fishing on the bay. That water inside the first chamber, it is a drinkable water, but I do not recommend you to drink it because it is very rich in calcium. If you drink it, it's gonna give you the kidney stone. Okay, now we.
So after entering the cave was too crowded. It was like at each and every step we had to wait for like half an hour to move ahead. So while the entrance point only we waited for half an hour, and then somehow we entered, and due to a long rush as it was a weekend, there was too much of crowd, and it was taking a lot of time. So in general we took a lot of time to cover this cave. But anyhow, it was good experience. There were narrow roads in between, which was very good, but anyone who is claustrophobic won't be that comfortable over here. But yeah, all in all, it was a good experience. So yeah, take a look with me.
one, the pointing coming from the ceiling, it is called the stalactites. And the rock that looks like a mushroom coming from the ground, the stalagmites. The stalactites and the stalagmites are the two different types of rock inside any limestone cave. Because you know the rock here is very rich in calcium. So when a drop of the rainwater leaves the ceiling, the calcium inside the water. It's called the Grotto de la Surprise, which is French for surprising cave. And for the chamber number 3, the size of it is about 20 times of the chamber number 2 and about 3 times the size of the first chamber. From here, we're going to go all the way to the end and there's one more part beside that one. One more turn, like that. But now please look over here and tell me that, do you see the image of a giant elephant? This is the ear of the elephant. This is the nose. And all of this is the body of the elephant. And the ears, the nose, and the body. And it's like the elephant is carrying the cave on his back. You see it? Do you see the elephant or do you need a drink to see the
So after completing the surprising cave, we boarded back to the cruise and it was evening time, so we were enjoying the view, the sunset from the cruise, as it was the last minutes we were spending in the cruise and we were just about to complete the cruise. So yeah, we were enjoying the sunset and the cool breeze over here. It was too good and beautiful experience. And after completing this, we went back to Hanoi and then the evening was leisure. So after that, we were planning or deciding what can be done next. So we found this one place known as Lotte Observation, 65th deck. So we went here and it was like an observatory. So it was a very good place. We as you can see the view from here, this was the view, and for this we had to pay an entry fee of like around 700 rupees. And here there were like complimentary drinks we had got, and we ordered some food and we enjoyed over here. So yeah, just take a look of here. It was a good time, and also it was my birthday eve, so that is why I wanted to spend it in a good way. So that is the reason I chose this place, and I really enjoyed and I was very happy that we came over here. So yeah, just to enjoy with me. Also here I have got a lot many beautiful pictures and videos which I have posted on Instagram, so you can take a look over there. And after this we had dinner over here. As I told you that there were complimentary drinks, so we had drinks, I had wine, and then we had food over here. And that is how I ended my day, even my birthday eve, and it was really good over here. So I hope you like this video and do like, share and subscribe, and see you until the next vlog.